All right, workout worthy, welcome to Total Body Conditioning. This is a full body workout that gets your cardio, your strength, and your core all done at once. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and save this video. You can come back and do this TBC workout anytime. Now we're gonna start with a quick warm-up. The warm-up is the only choreographed part of class. So if you are already warm, you can skip ahead just a couple minutes. If you are not warm, we're gonna do that together. Then we have 3 sections today: cardio, strength, and core. Let's start marching it out with your right leg. Back is tall, abs are tight. We've got a nice long neutral spine, nice strong core. You wanna feel almost like you're sucking your belly in, flexing through those ab muscles from the warm up to the cool down. Side to side, to the right and left. Step and tap. March it wide. And we're gonna stay marching it wide, and we're gonna go into a squat tap to the right and left. Step and reach from the crown of our head down to our toe. Little squat in the middle, big reach on each end. 4, 3, single arms reaching overhead. Keeping our shoulders low and relaxed, neck is long and lean. Don't lose that squat. Squat, reach. 4, 3. We're gonna stay with the squat reach, but arm goes across. Everything faces forward. Our toes, our kneecaps, our hips, our chest. Squat, reach, squat, reach. Now we're gonna take the squat out of the movement and simply pivot from our fist down to our toe. Breathing. Rotating from our fist down to our toe with each movement. 4, 3, overhead singles. Reach. 4, 3, both arms, reach. Reach across. Pivot. 8, 4, 3, overhead singles for 4. Squat, reach, both arms. Reach across, 4. Pivot, 4. Overhead singles, 1 on each side, both arms. Across, pivot, and we're gonna do that one last time. Squat, reach, both arms. Across, pivot, march it wide. Back to center. Take it side to side. So we are warm, we're ready to work. March it out. Go ahead, grab a drink, towel off. 3 sections. Starting with cardio. And our cardio move today is a toe tap. Think about this almost like a one-legged squat. So you're gonna tap your toe to the side, but that's not the focus of the movement. It's a one-leg squat, like you're dipping that toe in water. Worry more about the vertical leg than what that outside leg is doing. So from the side view, you kind of see what this looks like, that one-legged squat. Ready? Here we go. Tap. So don't focus on tapping your toe. Focus on squatting that vertical leg. Hopefully that helps. Now you can go with me or you can go at your own pace. We're gonna add basic arms. It's like an upright row. So important not to shrug your shoulders. So important to keep your posture and your strong core. You can stay with a smaller upright row, or you can go to a bigger arm. Still, focus on that vertical leg, doing a one-legged squat. Don't worry about tapping your toe or reaching your toe away. You can stay no impact or add propulsion. So if you're jumping, it's a one-leg squat jump, right? Don't worry about that toe tapping to the side. Legs should start to burn, lungs start to burn. Step, cross. With this, one foot is always in contact with the floor. Move with intention. If you need more, go deeper. Control the movement. You can stay no impact or add propulsion. Jump, jump. Knees are soft, abs are tight. Your knee always follows the angle of your toes. Our knees bend, they don't twist. So keep that alignment. Back to toe touches for 8. Focus on that one leg squat. Posture, core. Add propulsion for 8, 6, 4, 3. Cross punch for 8. Move with intention. What you put in is what you get out. Add propulsion, jump. Jumping is optional, but get that intensity one way or the other. Side toe touches for 4, 3, 2. Propulsion for 4. Cross punch for 4. Propulsion 4. Side toe touches, 1 on each side, and jump. Cross punch, 1 on each side, and jump one last time. Toe, touch, up, up, cross, punch, jump, jump. Good. Moving on to strength, our back. Bending your knees, lift with your legs. We're gonna do a narrow bent back row, 24 repetitions. Heaviest weight you can do in good form. Start in good posture, keeping that length. Elongate as you hinge. Chest is past our toes, arms hang. 2 counts. Pull, control. Pull with the back, control with the back. Shoulders low and relaxed. Neck is long and lean. And we're breathing heart rate high from the cardio. Make sure you're breathing nice and steady throughout each rep. Exhale and inhale. Feel your elbows graze your sides as you lift and as you lower. Singles. If the single tempo feels too fast, slow it down and go at your own pace. This is all about muscle, not momentum. Pull, control. Pull, control. 8. So we're not shrugging our shoulders. We're retracting our shoulder blades using our back to lift and lower the weight. Stabilizing from head to heels. We got 2 more. Last one. Bring it up. Squats. First set, 24 stationary squats. So you want to go as heavy as you can in good form. If you need to adjust your weight, bend your knees. Do so carefully. Legs are hip to shoulder width apart. Toes are angled out. Our knees are going to follow the same angle as our toes. We're going to sit back like we're sitting in a chair, just a little too far away. 2 counts. Inhale as we lower. Exhale as we lift. Reaching the hips back. Keeping the chest lifted. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. 4 more, just like this. Going through your own range of motion. Form has to be right on point. But from there, you decide how heavy your dumbbells are, how deep your squat goes, and even your speed. You can stay at this pace or increase to singles. 2 sets of 8. At the very most, inhale, exhale. Chin is level and our head is an extension of our spine. So don't lift your chin and don't tuck your chin. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now upper body, we are going to do tricep kickbacks. My triceps, not quite as strong as my back, so I'm going to carefully bend my knees and adjust my weight a little bit lighter. We've got 24 tricep kickbacks. Our body's actually in the same position, so start in good posture. Keep the shoulders back as you hinge, chest is past your toes, good alignment. We're going to bend our elbows not too high. You want your elbows in line with your shoulders. Keeping your shoulders low and relaxed, a 2 count tricep kickback. Lift for 2, bend for 2. So think about your body stabilizing from your head to your heels. Your shoulders are low and relaxed, and both your shoulders and your elbows are locked in place. They don't move. You contract the tricep. Instead of thinking about lifting the weight, think about contracting the tricep. It's that contraction that makes the weight go up, but that mental focus really helps with results. Singles. No pendulums here, all muscle. Contract, control. We're not swinging, our body isn't bouncing, we're stabilizing head to heels. Triceps are on fire. 8, 7. Belly button is sucking in towards our spine, flexing through our core. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Lower body, we're going back to squats. And you have an option. You can stay stationary for the entire set. There is going to be the option to add movement though. So what I am choosing to do is I'm going a little lighter with my dumbbells because I plan to add movement. The challenge is a strength challenge. So choose your weight accordingly. Body weight might be enough. Dumbbells might be additional. And we're all going to start stationary and we can build from there if we need to. 2 counts. Traditional squat, just like the first set. Reaching the hips back, standing strong. Inhale. It is a little bit of a longer set, whether you stay stationary or whether you add a tap. The squat is the same. You can tap to your right. Squat is the same. You can tap to your left. So even though we're moving, it does not negatively affect our squat. Our squat stays the same at the bottom. You can stay where you are, or you can do a knee lift. As you step to the side, your knee stays in line with your hip. We're not crossing our midline. We're not twisting. We're not tilting. We're gonna do 4 more slow squats. Stationary is option 1. Squat with a tap is option 2. Squat with a knee is option 3. Leg strength. Now, any of those 3 options, single tempo. Squat, strong. Not leaning, not tilting. Our head is reaching towards the ceiling, not on an angle. We stay vertical. Squat, strong. Inhale. Exhale. Weight is in your heels, no matter the squat option you've chosen. And it doesn't all have to be the same. Maybe you do some with a knee, some with a tap, and maybe some stationary. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Upper body, our last move for this first section is a narrow row with a tricep kickback. You're only as strong as your weaker muscle group, so adjust if you need to. We're gonna hinge in that good, strong position. 2 counts. We pull with the back, contract the tricep, control with the tricep, control with the back. Head to heels, stabilizes, and our body doesn't move. Pull, up, kick, back, control to 90, control, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 4 more, nice and slow. Think about each movement. Think about each muscle making that movement happen. Belly is sucking up towards the spine, contracting our core, keeping that length. Our posture, our alignment matters. 2 more. Now truly, this tempo, you can stay here the entire set. If you do decide you want to go single tempo, make sure your form doesn't change and you're not swinging. We pull, extend, control, down, back, tries, back. Exhale. Inhale. Make sure your body is not bouncing. You're not moving in opposition of this movement. Up, back, control. Feel that length. Good. Knees are soft, abs are tight. Your lower body is stabilizing, so those muscles should feel this. We're halfway. Pull, extend, control. Pull, extend. Brief pauses after each movement. We don't want it to be jerky, but we don't want to be swinging or using momentum either. Up. Last 2. Pull, contract, control. Last 1. Very nice, bring it up. Round 1 is done. Bending your knees, set the weights down, march it out. You can march in place or walk around, grab a drink, towel off. Keep moving. When you are ready, come back to center for cardio. So our middle section, 2 of 3. We're gonna do that same cardio move. And remember, we're not swinging our legs back and forth. It's a 1-leg squat. Right leg. 2 sets of 8. Arms are optional. If the arms throw you off, focus on the legs. That 1-legged squat, focus on that vertical leg. You can stay here, or bigger arms, maybe even propulsion, 2 sets of 8. That vertical leg, feel that power as you jump and you support the squat. 8, belly sucking in, abs are tight. 4, 3, cross punch, step and reach. Not just going through the motions, you're putting in the time, put in the right effort. Control the punch, use intensity. If you need to go bigger, you can go bigger. Propulsion. Jumping is not the only way to get intensity. If you want non-impact, maybe you're deeper with your movements. 4, 3, toe touches for 8. Focus on that 1-leg squat. Propulsion, how's the posture? Shoulders low. 4, 3, cross punch. 8, 4, propulsion for 8, 4, toe touches for 4, 3, 2, propulsion for 4, 3, cross punch for 4, propulsion for 4, toe touches, 1 on each side, up, up, cross, punch, jump, last time, toe, touch, up, up, cross, punch, march it out. Now this next section, we're gonna be on the mat, on the floor. If you're not ready to get down to the floor, instead of doing chest press, you can do push-ups against the wall. If you're ready, carefully, sit down nice and slow. We are gonna do a quarter turn chest press. So I wanna show you from this side, you start with your knuckles facing in, and then you bend out wide with a neutral wrist. From this angle, you start, you're not breaking your wrist, your knuckles are up, but you've got that narrow grip. When you bend out wide to the hover, and then that quarter turn back. 24. Here we go, 2 counts. Bend wide, push up. Bend, bend, push up. So it's not 1 count and hold, it's 2 counts each way. Control that lower, power the press. Shoulders low and relaxed. Neck is long and lean. We're pressing through our knuckles, we're never pushing through our palms, rib cage is pulled down, abs are tight. You can stay at this pace, or singles. Hover, push, hover, push. If it feels too fast, go at your own pace. This is all about muscle strength. We need good form, we need to isolate the right muscles and keep momentum out of it. 8 or less. No bouncing through the body. Stabilizing. 4, 3, 2, 1. So good. Lower body, glute bridges. If you need to carefully adjust your weight, go right ahead, carefully. Otherwise, you can use your body weight or 1 dumbbell across your hips. We're gonna dig our heels into the floor, contract our legs, lifting up for 2, lower down to the hover. Don't think about lifting your hips, that's not the goal here. Think about inner thigh, hamstring and glutes, contracting. And when that contraction happens, your hips will lift. At the highest, it's a straight line from our knees through our hips to our shoulder blades. Don't let pressure go past your shoulder blades. Our neck, our head is relaxed. Singles, contract. Inner thighs, hamstrings and glutes. You might not lift all the way to that straight line from your knees to your shoulders, that is fine, but don't lift higher. Hover at the bottom so we don't get to rest. We also don't bounce. Muscle. 4, 3, 2, 1. triceps. So once again, you might have your correct weight close by. I'm gonna go a little lighter than I did for my chest, my medium weights. And I wanna show you from this angle because we're gonna do skull crushers. Option 1, shoulder width apart. So when you bend, you have to stabilize with your body. If that's a little too intense, press the dumbbells together. That'll help you stabilize a little bit more. Skull crushers, we've got 24. Long neck, here we go. Bend, contract. So the first thing, when you extend your arms over your shoulders, make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders and shortening your neck. Okay, no neck doesn't look good, doesn't feel good, doesn't function good. Long neck all the time. Elbows are glued in space. So our elbows don't move. They're right above our shoulders. They bend and they extend, but they stay right where they are. Singles, don't hit your head. Skull crushers, just a figurative name. Pause, pause. You are in charge of where those dumbbells are in space. You gotta make sure you are safe. Rib cage pull down, abs are tight. We've got 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Glute bridges. So once again, I'm gonna do a sit-up, a little extra challenge, a little extra work, adjusting weights. I'm gonna use my lighter weight for my glute bridges because just like the squats, it's gonna be longer with options. We're gonna contract traditional glute bridge. Dumbbell is optional. You may or may not have one across your hips. You're digging both heels into the floor and thinking about those inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes. Breathing, contract, up. How do you feel? If this is a challenge, do not change a thing. If you know you can keep good form and you want to try a one-leg glute bridge, you're going to extend your right leg and contract the left leg only. So you're digging your left heel into the floor, contracting the left inner thigh, hamstring, and glute, but you're keeping the hips level. You're not leaning with one side or the other. Thighs, I like to keep my thighs nice and parallel, like my knees are glued together. Okay, if you have your leg vertical, I don't think it's quite as effective. You can stay at this pace. Singles, lift, hover. Left leg only. Now if the single tempo you need both legs, then bend your right knee, put that heel back down, focus on strength over anything else. 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, other side. Quick rest. If you're doing both legs, stay with both legs. That is more than fine. If you are doing one leg, this time it's your left leg you extend. Your right heel digs into the floor using that right leg for the glute bridge. 2 counts, up for 2, down for 2. Dig and control. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Let's do 4 more. Contract up, lower to the hover. Contract up, lower to the hover. Contract, hover. You can stay at this pace or singles. Dig, dig. Movement might be smaller. As long as you're isolating, that is okay. Good form, good alignment. Range of motion might change as we fatigue. Form does not. 8 or less. Now, if you're doing this one leg only at any time, if you need to put your left leg down, put your left leg down. We are all gonna finish with both heels, single glute bridges for 8, both legs. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Last upper body move. Last move in the set. Skull crushers with our quarter turn. We're gonna start up. We're gonna bend wide. We're gonna press up. You can stay shoulder width apart. That is really demanding for the skull cruncher though. So if pressing the dumbbells together helps you stabilize, it's a great choice to make. 1 set of 24 at the very most. Arms above your shoulders, neck is long, 2 counts. So we bend wide, push up, skull crush, contract up. Bend wide, push up. You're only as strong as your weaker muscle group, your chest and your thighs. You also need to stabilize through your shoulders, through your torso. Bend for 2, press for 2. Rib cage pull down, abs are tight, nice neutral spine. We're gonna do 4 more. Bend and press. Bend and press. Bend and press. Rib cage pull down, abs are tight. Last 2, down for 2. Going slow is part of the challenge, controlling every inch of the movement. Last one, super slow. You can stay at this pace. If you want singles, just make sure it's not momentum, it's still muscle. Bend, push, skull, crush. Chest, press, skull, crush. Chest, tries, no bouncing, no momentum. Breathing. Long neck, that never changes. Inhale, exhale, inhale, halfway. So we've got 8 more at the very most. You might do 2 more, and that is great. Progress over perfection, and you will get better results from good form, even if you do less reps. Final 4, 3, 2, last one, best one. All done. Dumbbells down, holding your hamstrings. Sit up nice and slow. You can set that weight down. When you are ready, support yourself to stand. Take a nice deep breath. We were laying down for a bit, so make sure you stand up slowly. Grab a drink, towel off. We have 1 section left. Our 3rd and final cardio burst. So today's cardio, it's not a sprint. It is really focused on using those big leg muscles to get the heart rate up. March it up. So toe taps or one-legged squats. That's what you got to think about. Last time, 4, 3. Here we go. We got 2 sets of 8. Good posture. Hips are level. That one-legged squat. And your knee follows the same angle as your toe. No twisting, no turning. You can stay right here or add propulsion, 2 sets of 8. So I'm not even dipping my toe in water anymore. Making my body control it. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, cross punch. 1 foot, always in contact with the ground. If you need more, you can lunge deeper. You can lunge wider. 8. Control the punch, control the recoil. Propulsion. 2 sets of 8. Knees aligned with the toes, whether you're stepping or jumping. Abs are tight, belly sucking in, flexing through the core. 4, 3, side toe touches. 4, 3, propulsion. 4, cross punch. 4, propulsion. 8, 4, side toe touches. 4, propulsion. 4, cross punch. 4, propulsion. Toe touches, toe, tap, up, up, cross, punch, jump, jump, toe, touch, up, up, cross, punch, jump, jump, shoulders. Overhead shoulder press, and we're gonna have a quarter turn. If you need to use your body weight, use your body weight. We want 90s. We wanna extend, narrow. So if that's a problem, if you can't extend or if you have to shrug, lightweight, maybe even body weight. 24, Knees are soft, abs are tight, big shoulder roll. You want to land in that really good posture. Arms come up. 2 counts. Exhale. Inhale. So in this front view, head to heels, we're stabilizing. That's the theme. Push your shoulders down as you extend your arms so your neck stays long and lean. 4 more. Now from the side, you'll see my knees are soft, natural curves to your back, and your core is engaged around those natural curves. Extending overhead, but more in line with your nose than your ears. You can stay at this pace or singles. Body stabilizes. That is hard. We want to bounce. We want our body helping us, but that is bad for our back. It does not build core strength, and it takes the challenge away from the shoulders. 8 or less. Slow down your pace if you need less, or lighten your weight if you need less. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lunges. Lower body strength. Stationary lunges. You can use your body weight, you can use dumbbells. Take your right leg forward, left leg back. Wide stance. Dumbbells can be at your side. I'm gonna put them up so my arms can take a little rest. 2 counts. Lunge. And lift. These are stationary lunges or split squats. Weight is in both legs. Back heel is lifted. So we're not stretching that back leg through the calf. We're strengthening. No forward movement, no backward movement. It doesn't have to be a deep bend though. A little bend in good form can really build strength with these stationary lunges. So listen to your body. You can stay at this pace or singles. 2 sets of 8. Strong and steady. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Power. Lower and lift. Inhale. Halfway. If you need less, slow it down. Lighten your weight. Make your movement smaller, or even hold at the top and join back in when you're ready. Progress over perfection. That's our goal. Step it up. Left leg, same exact set. Goal is symmetry, but we might not be there yet. See how you feel. Left leg forward, right leg back. Hips are square, back heel's lifted, abs are tight. 3, 2. Start slow. 2 counts. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway. We're going to do 4 more, nice and slow. You can stay at this pace, or we can increase single tempo. 2 sets of 8. No bouncing, no momentum. Think about the muscle. Controlling the lower, powering the lift. Halfway. 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Upper body triceps. We're going to do overhead tricep extensions. Even if this is a challenging range of motion, maybe you try without any weight. Just holding your arms overhead requires mobility. Bending in this position requires core strength and mobility. So light weights if you need them. 24. Pressing your dumbbells together. Knees are soft, abs are tight. Reaching up. So watch your shoulders. Don't let your shoulders shrug. Long neck, elbows in. We bend for 2, contract for 2. Front mirror. Our body looks the same from our head to our heels. Our chin is level, our neck is long, hips and shoulders are level, knees are soft. From the side view, knees are soft, neutral spine. What you do not want to do, don't tuck your hips. Our spine is not flat. Keep that neutral pelvic bone. Rib cage pull down, abs are tight. Singles. Lower and lift. Once again, no arching, no rounding. This is not what we want. We want to stabilize. Even if it means a lighter weight or a slower pace, stabilize and isolate those triceps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower body, we've got our lunges. Just like the squats, just like the glute bridges, our lunges, gonna be a little bit of a longer set. Not much, I promise. But you're gonna have the option to add movement. So I'm gonna go lighter with my dumbbells, left leg forward, stationary lunge. 2 counts. This can be where you stay. It's 28 lunges. So stay stationary if you need to. Go really heavy if you want to. I've got a little lighter weight, but I'm gonna add a toe tap. The lunge stays the same, but then you tap your right toe. Get back far enough to be in a good lunge. Don't let any movement negatively affect that lunge. You can stay where you are, or a knee lift. Lunge is the same. Right knee balance. Lunge is the same. Head and shoulders move with your hips. Abs are tight, sucking the belly in. You can stay at this pace, or singles. I like to do stationary, just to get my bearings, but you can add movement. Either a tap or a knee lift. The bigger the movement, it might slow you down, but that's okay. Focus on form, not reps. 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg lunge, same exact set. Goal is symmetry, but you might not be there yet. Right leg forward, left leg back. We're all gonna start stationary, 2 counts. Nice and slow. Lunge for 2. Lift for 2. Down for 2. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. If you want that tap, the lunge doesn't change, but your left toe taps the floor. Going back far enough to have a good lunge. Inhale. Exhale. You can stay where you are or knee lift. Down for 2. 3 options. Choose what your body needs. Last one, nice and slow. Single tempo, any of those 3 options. I'm gonna do stationary first, just to get my bearings. Then we lower and lift, down, up, lower and lift, lower and lift. 8, 7, 6,
I'm still not sure about that.
5, 4, 3,
Sorry, I'm still not sure.
2, and 1. Great job. So we are done with the lower body. All right, last exercise. We've got our shoulder press with tricep extensions. You are only as strong as your weaker muscle. Press up for 2. Skull crush. Extend and out. Press up. Skull crush. Extend up. Bend out. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rib cage is pulled down, abs are tight. Singles. Press, bend. So this takes a lot of shoulder strength, a lot of core strength, and a lot of mobility. If you're having a hard time with the range of motion, then lighten your weight, even if you're doing body weight. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Press, bend, extend, and lower. Knees are soft, abs are tight. Nice neutral spine. Fight for every rep. Press, bend, press, bend, press, and bend. Knees are soft, dig deep. If you need to slow it down, I'm going a smidge slower than the music for these last few. It's better to slow down your pace or lighten your weight than to compromise your form. 4, 3, 2, last one, press and bend. Great job bending your knees, set the weights down, shake it out, and march it out. Doesn't matter which leg. So that was a quick, effective, full body workout We got some core, some strength, and cardio all done at once. With TBC, you burn calories while you do the exercise workout, but your metabolism is staying elevated with your after burn because of this workout you did right now. We are resistance training, helping our lean mass, which is the engine to our metabolism. So the more lean mass you have, the more efficient your metabolism is, even at rest. Take a nice deep breath. You do not have to be extreme, but you have to be consistent. Strength training, a minimum of twice a week. 3 times is even better. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, come back and see me.